5 ways to cook quinoa. Find out how to prepare quinoa in a stovetop pot, rice cooker, microwave, slow cooker, or instant pot. Here are the directions for all 5 ways to prepare it so you can always have flawlessly fluffy results. Quinoa, the superfood grain. What we often refer to as quinoa is actually the seed of a South American flowering plant. Its texture is comparable to that of grains like rice. However, it is actually a pseudo-cereal with nutritional content more similar to leafy greens. There are 7 different types of quinoa, but the most common are white quinoa. White quinoa has the mildest flavor and works well for most recipes. Red quinoa. This variety has a crunchy texture and strong nutty flavor. It's not great for sweet and/or baked recipes. Black quinoa. This quinoa is more difficult to find, but it is very similar to red quinoa. Tricolor or rainbow quinoa is simply a blend of the above varieties. Is quinoa healthier than rice? Because it fills you up and is inexpensive, rice is a staple in many diets, but quinoa has more nutrients per serving. Compared to white rice, some of the benefits of quinoa are twice the protein, fewer calories, rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and complex carbohydrate that keeps you full longer. The health benefits of brown rice are comparable to quinoa, which makes both of them a great alternative to white rice. Is quinoa gluten-free? Yes, even if you have celiac disease, a gluten sensitivity, or allergy, you may typically enjoy quinoa as an alternative to grains that contain gluten. But there are a few things to watch out for. There is a protein in quinoa that in some celiac disease sufferers may cause an immunological reaction. Although it is typically tolerated well, you might want to speak with your doctor and gradually increase your consumption. If you are sensitive, make sure to read labels carefully to ensure that there is no chance of cross-contamination. Cooking quinoa. Rinsing the quinoa before cooking is the most crucial step. It has a soapy or bitter natural coating that can be removed by giving it a thorough rinse. To do this, add the uncooked seeds to a fine mesh colander. Rinse under cool water for about 30 seconds, then drain well. Remember this rule of thumbs. 1 cup of dry quinoa will make 3 cups cooked. How much water should I use for quinoa? For most cooking methods, you will need 2 cups of water for every 1 cup of dry quinoa. Next, we'll review the 5 methods on how to cook quinoa. The methods are stovetop, slow cooker, instant pot, microwave, and rice cooker. We will give some seconds for you to read it. Cooking quinoa on the stove. Combine 1 cup rinsed quinoa with 2 cups water in a saucepan. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat, then reduce heat and simmer with the lid on. Cook until all the water has been absorbed, about 10 to 20 minutes. Remove from heat and let sit for about 5 minutes. Fluff with a fork before serving. Cooking quinoa in a rice cooker. This is probably the easiest way to cook quinoa, just add everything and push a button. Add 1 cup rinsed quinoa and 2 cups water to the rice cooker. Put on the lid and turn on the rice cooker. If you have multiple buttons on your rice cooker, choose the one for white rice. Once done, let it sit for a few minutes before fluffing. Making instant pot quinoa. There's less evaporation in a pressure cooker, instant pot, so you'll need to use less water. It also helps to spray the liner with non-stick spray or cooking oil first to prevent sticking and foaming. Add 1 cup rinsed quinoa and 1.5 cups water to the pressure cooker. Put on the lid and turn vent to the sealed position. Cook on high for 1 minute. It will take 5 to 10 minutes to come to pressure. Do a natural pressure release for 10 minutes, then manually release the rest if needed. Open the lid once the pin has dropped and fluff before serving. Make crock-pot quinoa. This is the best method for a set-it-and-forget-it option. Plus, you can easily make a large batch if needed. Combine 1 part rinsed quinoa with 2 parts water in a slow cooker. Place the lid on the slow cooker. Cook on low for 4 to 6 hours or high for 2 to 3 hours. Slow cooker notes. Mushy quinoa. If this happens, reduce the liquid to 1.5 parts instead. Watch it the first time. Each slow cooker cooks a little differently, so keep an eye on yours and note how long it takes based on how much you make. Cooking time for quinoa varies. The more you make, the longer it will take to cook. Again, watch to see when the liquid is completely absorbed. How to microwave quinoa. This method doesn't save any extra time, but it can be done without fancy kitchen tools or a lot of attention. Add 1 cup rinsed quinoa and 2 cups water to a large microwave-safe bowl. Cover with plastic wrap or a microwave-safe plate/lid. Cook on high for 6 minutes. Stir, recover, then cook for 2 more minutes or until all the liquid is absorbed. Let it sit, covered, in the microwave for about 10 minutes before serving. Storing leftovers. If transferred quickly to an airtight container, cooked quinoa can be kept in the refrigerator for up to 5 to 7 days. Be sure not to leave cooked quinoa at room temperature for more than 2 hours, or it could start to grow bacteria. And always discard it immediately if it looks or smells off. Can you freeze quinoa? Yes. After cooking, let it totally cool. Transfer to a freezer-safe storage bag next. Quinoa keeps well in its frozen form for up to a year. When it's time to use it, defrost it in the refrigerator, then reheat or incorporate it into other dishes. Down in the description we leave you the full recipe for you check. We hope you enjoy our video, and if you like the content don't forget to like us and follow us for more recipes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.